Let's talk about sex, baby, episode 3, but this time we have a male. Being female, I can only discuss it from a perspective of a female, right? I can have like an opinion about the male side of it. I mean, I hear stuff, or you have like a general idea, right? But there's a penis that we can use. Hello.
We can use a penis. Fuck's sake.
You guys know from the previous ones, nothing is off limits. We do just talk about anything and everything pretty much. We aren't experts though. Take what we say with a little bit of a pinch of salt. We're just using what we know. Okay?
A very unprofessional opinion.
Very unprofessional opinion. Ladies, I know you're ready for this. I know you've been waiting for this. So let's just do it. Right, let's begin. First question. Lights on or lights off?
Ooh, okay. My opinion on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're the one with the penis, babe.
Okay, I didn't know this is a two-way thing. Kind of is a two-way thing, isn't it? Because it's both about being comfortable, I guess.
I like a dim light.
Yeah, where you can still see.
But not to the point where it makes you feel like...
Yeah, not
you
like
can
a
see
big
my
yellow light.
actual...
You're like, fuck off.
Yeah, like you can see what I've literally had for breakfast. Like
a mood light.
Mood
is what you're
light.
saying. Yeah, like a mood light.
Because I feel like that adds like energy and a vibe. Being able to visually see something
I mean,
does also add to the experience, right?
You know, people have like them LED lights.
Yeah, vibes.
Like when like my room is backup mums.
Yeah.
Like that, then you could have like a light on it. It was just like you could see enough, but like it wasn't
Too much.
invasive.
Yes. Nice.
Yeah. God, why is it?
This is funny. You guys are jokes. You literally come in with the goods. Right. Why do guys rub your clit like an Xbox controller?
Fuck's sake.
Nah, but she ain't wrong. Why?
What? I don't know why you're saying like she ain't wrong. Like I fucking do.
No,
that.
you don't. You don't.
Yeah.
As girls, we talk. I mean, not that I have girlfriends, but like we talk about this type of thing, right? Like you're more open to it in that respect. So why do guys rub the clit like an Xbox?
Do you know what?
controller?
I've seen a couple of like TikToks about this. It's like what do guys think?
Yeah,
I don't know. Do you know what it is? I don't know how to say it. It's quite weird actually.
I don't know.
There's like a video of like girls doing it to themselves really fast and that, and I think they just think like that's
how it is.
Yeah, probably from porn. Probably.
I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's like experience as well. Like that's such a younger thing.
Especially if in a relationship with someone, you'd know they don't like it as well, right? Boys wank quite aggressively. I don't mean like.
So they think that the girl.
Yeah,
when
so
you're younger,
maybe that's what it is. Maybe
so
that's what it
basically
is.
just stems from
And Call of Duty.
the youngins. I don't have personal experience with that, but I know of people who have. So
Yeah.
I understand where this comment comes from because it is true. It's just like, you know, I can just envision you playing Call of Duty right now, and it's like.
Just really quick on it.
Listen, this is all like a educational space, right? Males, speed isn't everything, okay? Just throwing that one out. Do men get the ick when women do things, or is that a woman thing?
Yeah, get a fucking ick.
Yeah.
Oh my god, big time.
I think that's just like a
Girls will big it up on like social media stuff. Boys are like a bit more like reserved with it, but 100% boys get the ick.
I would just say that's just like in human nature, right? Everybody has things that would kind of like, ugh. Maybe girls have more than boys. I don't know. Girls, I feel like a little bit more observant to pick up on the smaller things. Like it'll be a little thing that you wouldn't even imagine could be an ick. Is an ick.
I did something the other day and it was an ick.
Yeah, what's an ick? Can you give an example?
Oh, I've got a fucking sock on, that I got out of the sock drawer. Okay, I got a sock on. We went and got a Starbucks, right? And I was like, okay, let me quickly grab some socks. Didn't care what socks they were. Ugh. You've got them icky socks on. Like, what the fuck are you on about?
You know, like
the trainer socks,
you know,
a little bit lower on the train. They're not that bad, but they're obviously. Shut up.
From a girl's perspective, a girl's ick are the kind of things that you'd think, what the fuck? Like that surely doesn't make sense. Whereas a guy's, yours probably would maybe be a bit more logical.
Like I brush my teeth like with my left hand or something.
And someone would be like, oh my god, the fuck.
Yeah.
Can you give an example of an ick? Do you have one? What do boys find icky?
There's a lot of things though. I think it's like a case by case scenario.
Oh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I can't think of anything off my head.
Do I give you the ick?
Oh, I'm joking. Yeah, of course. You always have some things though. Like, I mean, I can't think of anything like right now. You know what I mean? There's nothing that on top of my head that's like, oh, that's an ick. But of course, I get icks. I think everyone gets icks with everything, don't they?
So there you go, ladies. Boys get icks too, just
100%.
like us. I have a masturbation question here for you, because we know that is definitely a common subject in these videos.
Okay, go on.
From a man's perspective, how does it make you feel when your girlfriend masturbates? I've spoken just about female masturbation and how it's totally normal when we all do it, and it should be a more normalized subject to talk about, right? As a guy, how does it make you feel that your girlfriend masturbates?
horny. I don't know. Sometimes she'll send me a text or whatever, and yeah, that's just hot. It's hot.
There you go.
Of course it is.
I know from DMs from you guys, some people's other half really don't like it and actually find it quite, in my opinion, I think they're intimidated by it, but they would say that they just feel like left out.
I can understand what they're saying with that, but I don't think it's being left out.
No, or they feel like they should be the one doing it because they don't like the idea that their woman or their man, whatever, is getting pleasure from something else other than them. However, I think that's small dick energy and really small-minded behaviour. I think, I've said it before, but masturbation is for males and females. It is an agenda, so why should it be that it's normal for guys and not girls, right?
I think it's more taboo with girls.
Ladies, he's got a big dick if he says that. If he says that, it's lovely.
We do it, they do it. Simple as, isn't it?
It's more of a turn on for you.
I'm not going to say it's a turn on, like, oh my God, but it's frustratingly
Good.
hot and annoying. Like, if I get that text at work, she's like, I've just used the vibe, whatever.
Use that vibe. Do you have more of a positive connotation with it as opposed to like negative and being kind of like, ugh,
there's
about
negatives
it?
in everything in life, and everyone picks holes in everything in life. But for me though, it's like, it's kind of a sexual thing, you know what I mean? It's like, you receive that text, it's like, okay.
Men should see it more of a positive thing rather than a negative. Like, number one, a girl can masturbate and that could be her finding out what she likes, meaning it improves your stroke game in the bedroom. But also, number two, it shouldn't be seen as we're taking it away from you. Masturbation and your sex life are two different things, and it's not going to take away from anything by masturbating. Just because a female's made herself come and made herself finish and have an orgasm doesn't mean that it's me saying that
I don't want you anymore.
Yeah, or saying that like you can't do it. It's not that at all. It's just all fun and games. Do you know what I mean?
Bear in mind, if she isn't telling you that she's doing it, then she probably is doing it but just not telling you.
Absolutely.
All girls do it. That's my opinion, so don't get all... Yeah,
but
I'm just saying, there's probably 99% of girls do it themselves anyway, so...
The more it's spoken about, the more normalised I think it is. Therefore, I think that males will understand it more.
Yeah. Right?
And won't be as sensitive to the subject. I'm glad you think the way you do, though. It makes it 10 times easier for me. While we're on the subject of masturbation, sex toys, they all link in, right? Couples toys. What's your faves? I mean... What's our faves?
My fave, personally, is where you can be involved as well at the same time.
Yes. Best kind of sex toy to use together is the one that you can both get something out of. So something that's like clitoral stimulation, and then there's the hole available. Both play together.
Yeah, exactly that.
And it becomes a bit more like fun and a bit
and
more
and you both come at the same time, which is fantastic.
Absolutely. But, I think as well that way, when you do get the ones that you can do together, it becomes more of like an experience. Also as well, I think that's a cool way to get your other half, if they're not as open to the idea of sex toys, like that's a cool way to get it involved, right? Because it's definitely involving both of you rather than just like,
still feel like
here, have this and use this on me. It's like, no, let's do this together.
Still feel like you're part of it as such.
On that topic of things, one of our favorite.
It is good. It is fucking good.
I can actually give you an example of one of those types of toys if you're interested or just want more knowledge on sex toys. So you guys know I have worked with Lelo before, love them. More of a premium type of brand when it comes to sex toys. I like that. Number one, it makes me feel like, whoa, when I'm using them. But number two, I think you get the quality right. This will literally last you a lifetime. This is called the Lelo Sealer. Basically what this is it's basically like a little clit sucker, to be honest. Sends pulses through the clitoris area. It's made more for like a slow burn, like a build up in the sex department, which is cool. Less like, woo, happens quick. You get the build up, you get the fun, right? Obviously, personal use on your own, it's fab too. But if you are looking for one that's like a good couples one, I think this is wicked because like I could hold this on me, or Jake could, whatever. And
the
then
way you went to demo then.
I did. It's down here, demo it. It is so much harder for girls to finish during sex as well, right? So this is a cool way that you could kind of get the best of both worlds. You get the clit stimulation whilst penetration, and it's a fun time.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like genuinely, it's good because either I can hold it and whatever, but also like she can hold it on her, put it where she likes it, knows she's having a good time as well. Like you know that she's like enjoying it,
and she's cute too.
Yeah, it's
like
tiny.
She's really discreet and she just is cute. It's a good little machine.
Yeah, it is good.
Ladies and gents, it's a good little machine. All different types of. Can you hear this?
It does it like. We'll just hear ASMR.
Picking up the pace.
Literally does suck it.
Yeah, I think something to do with the silicone like helps to rebound all the sensation, and it just is good. This is your vagina, ladies, okay? And then can you hear like the suction? You can play around with strengths, etc. Different sensations, different pulses to suit you, which is nice. So no matter what like anatomy you have and how you are down there, I'm talking in terms of how you look or just what you like, there should be some sort of setting in here for you. This toy as well is waterproof, so if you wanted to be even more discreet, I guess for a more personal use, you can take it in the bath with you, the shower, whatever. Super soft silicone as well, by the way, so it feels comfortable to use. I've said it before, but I think they're a cool way to spice up your life in the bedroom department if you want to. These guys are
online. Discreet, easy. This
time round, because I know my last video with Lelo, a lot of you were wondering if we would ever be able to do something like this. We are going to do a giveaway for this, not this particular toy, not the one that I have used, but all you literally have to do, dead easy guys, I didn't want anything complicated, I just wanted you all to be able to get involved. In the comments below, just comment something that makes you feel empowered. It could be anything, whatever makes you feel like a bad bee, okay?
Guys, apply as well.
Guys, girls, anything in between. Okay, doesn't matter what you have down below, you can comment down below. I'm just waving around my sex toy.
Innit? Put it away for the charge we need later.
Oh yeah, right. Do boys really look at the bum hole during doggy? That is the question.
I don't know who told them the secret, what boy let it out to this girl, but yes we do. Okay, of course we do.
Ladies, of course they look at your bum hole.
I mean,
okay.
I can't vouch for every boy, but on a personal note, yeah.
I've seen the responses on TikTok from the males. I think it is a common thing.
Yeah.
What do you do? Just like...
Just what?
And then just...
Well, it's like in my face when I'm there, but also, you're having a little look.
Oh, Jake. Yeah.
What?
Staring at my bumhole when we do...
Don't act like you don't like it.
On a serious note, though, one thing to address with that, it's hard not to... what's the word?
Feel
conscious about it.
That's it.
Yeah. It's hard not to, and I totally get that. Now that you know that they probably are looking at your bumhole, it's hard to completely switch off from that and enjoy the moment. However, I assume boys don't deep it.
No,
boys don't.
I've never ever thought anything bigger of it.
They don't literally
now
think.
It's been brought up by something on TikTok.
Yeah.
Like I've never even thought twice about looking at it.
Like they don't see it as like a process and a step, right? They don't like get you in doggy and think, right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in and then I'm going to stare right at her arsehole and this is the experience.
Stop it.
No.
I'm not seeing it your arsehole now.
There isn't a thought process to it. I always say this, right? But with sex, everything in that moment stays in that moment. During sex is different to the thought process of us literally sat down speaking about it now. You don't think about them type of things during sex.
No, I don't sit there and think about it afterwards going, like pondering and getting out my like notepad.
Yeah.
Like I don't.
Then out of that scenario and you sit back and think, you're probably like, actually, yeah, I do stare at your bum hole.
Yeah.
But in the moment, you're not like, bum hole.
Yeah, I'm not like, oh yeah, I'm looking at that. What's I doing? Like,
yeah,
like I don't even remember like looking at it as such.
It
like,
but then when you,
I mean, I can see it in my head. Yeah, but
yeah. Don't let the thought of your amount looking at your bum hole put you off. Have fun still, okay? But it's just the truth. It
just is what it is.
They do look at our bum holes. So thank you so much. Do lads actually care about the type of kitty cat? So innies, outies, if you need me to explain, let me know.
Expand. No, I'm joking. I know what you're saying. It's like a problem that's been brought up for no reason, I feel like. If that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think it's a big deal. I don't understand.
If a girl's vagina is a girl's vagina.
Yeah, exactly. Like, your dick might be 1 inch.
This is what I've said before.
Someone else's might be like 9 inches. So
no, but that's what I've said before. I've said that ladies, do not be paranoid about the way your vagina looks. Or men, don't be paranoid about the way your willy looks.
Yeah, but it's like the same as like your boobs and the same as your bum. It's all the same thing. Like everyone's different. Do you know what I mean? So it's. I guess
like a vagina is a very personal,
yeah,
even more personal than boobs or bum, right?
Yeah.
You don't need to be paranoid about the way it looks down there, because at the end of the day, it is 2021. Everybody knows that everybody's looks different. Different vaginas and different sized penises exist for a reason, because that's normal.
I think you're saying it's come from like TikTok or something. But I don't see it as I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's just everyone's
Maybe.
different.
Do you know what I think it could be?
Go
Why
on.
females are a bit more thingy than males is because with a guy, majority of the time it's size.
Yeah.
However, ours could be like it's more like tucked away or not.
Right. Okay.
Right. So they can look visually very different. Whereas
Yeah,
a guy's
some
is
can
more
look-
like length, I
Right,
guess,
yeah,
or
yeah.
like
Yeah.
girth.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that word.
A stigma around it being like there's like terms. I'm not going to say them because they're like come across really grim. But like there's terms in there where there's like, oh, it was like this or it was like that. And
Yes.
so that's where that's obviously made it more paranoid if you're an outie.
Outies, I guess, are more critiqued than innies.
Yeah.
But I always say this all the time, innies and outies exist.
What are you going to do about it?
What are you going to do about it?
What the fuck are you going to...
Females just want to know if boys truly care.
What if the prettiest girl in the world, like Jordan, what if it's like the most stunning girl in the world, okay? Just one of these glamour girls that everyone's like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. And then she has an outie, right? What are you going to do?
Yeah, like, do they care?
What are you going to do?
Like,
Are
it's
you going
not
to care? Are you going to deep it? Are you going to big it up? No. On the other hand, it's like bring attention to it for no reason. There's no need for it to have any attention.
There isn't, but there is, because it's human nature to be
It
paranoid
is.
about something. To
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, kind of. Not
Just
really.
sounded right.
Yeah.
Normal. It's no different to you having longer legs than someone else, or longer arms, or longer fingers, or longer hair. It's no different. Do you know what I mean? It's no fucking different. It doesn't need to be deep.
We're in 2021. Just love yourself.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be deep. It's just normal. It's just normal. You know?
It's just normal.
It's just normal.
Females, we work in overdrive. Our brain works in overdrive. We think about things that don't even exist. It's how we work. Your paranoia is probably a personal issue, if I'm honest, in some circumstances.
That's what I mean.
Do you actually know that a boy is like
Thinking that.
about your vagina? You probably don't. It's in here.
No different to walking across the street and then someone's looking at you thinking, what they're looking at? Like, oh my god, whatever.
Yeah.
They're actually going, oh, I like his shoes.
Confidence in this type of thing is key. Confidence is key. Just if when you accept yourself, no matter anyone's thoughts on anything, it doesn't matter because that will just override anything anyway. Except that we all have different vaginas and all have different penises, and then the world would be a better place. Okay. Drake, I'm gonna need to know. Okay, I'm gonna need to know.
Go on.
Is lingerie really necessary from a male point of view?
Okay. Yes. Even though it might stay on for 5 seconds,
True.
there's nothing like sexier than when you're just sitting down, chilling out, and then I remember on our first date night, no, the day I asked you out actually, right? She come in fucking this body piece, yeah, and I was like, oh my fuck, like it was like incredible. Yes, obviously you're gonna take it off at one point. Yes, whatever, but I think so.
Would you say it adds to the experience?
Yeah.
Would you say it almost like levels
yeah, because in the
up
foreplay
slightly?
sort of stages, it's like excitement, if you know what I mean. It's like excitement, and it's like almost like I want to rip it off you, that sort of thing. Especially when it's like a full bodysuit, like
a full set.
yeah, like you've got the suspenders, the lot, and it's just like really makes you feel good as well.
Definitely. That's why I do like lingerie videos and stuff, because I feel like that's definitely another way to add to feeling confident. Because confidence in the bedroom department is like when you feel good, when you feel confident, and vice versa. Wow.
Yeah.
The best sex of your life.
Yeah. Some nights it's just an oversized t-shirt, is that sort of vibe. Okay. You don't
Which
need...
is my vibe a lot of the time, ladies, by the way. Don't get it twisted. I'm not out here in like
90%
freaking
of the
lounge
time,
3-piece 24/7.
in one of my tops or something.
True.
But special occasion, like, especially when we have our like date nights, and then she comes down in one of these sets, then that adds to it. Yeah, like because then it's like, oh shit, she's got a set out. Feels like a special occasion. It's like, shit, last night was fucking good.
Do you see it as more of a what's the word I'm after? As an emotional thing as well, in the sense of, do you sit back and think, oh, like
Made the effort.
She's made
the effort. Yeah, 100%.
Not just see it as a, oh my god, I'm so excited, I want to literally stick my penis in your vagina right now.
No, it's like she's
is
she's
there an
thought
attachment
about you. She's got ready to come and pleasure. Do you know what I mean? As in, that sounds very like doctorish, like as the
Sex ed.
yeah, it's like Dave Attenborough. As the female prepares to pleasure, she puts on the full bodysuit. You sort of feel special, and then you feel good. You feel special.
All round, it's just a positive thing, right?
Yeah.
Different, isn't it? Lingerie is
It's
made
part
for a
of
reason.
the movies, man. It's like it's a movie sort of thing, isn't it? You know, like she's wearing like a nice body piece or whatever, and yeah.
But that's it. With sex or just any bedroom activities, there's so many different routes and avenues in the sense of like you've got sex toys, you've got lingerie, you've got bondage, you've got, there's so many different realms to explore, and they're all made for a reason, to increase your sex life, or depending on what you both want, adds to it in a positive way, right? And I feel like lingerie is one of those ones that, I mean, ladies, if you just do it, is what I say, just do it.
Yeah, just
do it.
Rock it as well. When you walk in, don't all be like,
just own that shit, like straight up. Now, here's the
sit on
thing.
his face, bam.
Straight up. That may seem like an intimidating thing. I was there when I was so shy. Like, even on that first time where I did it with me and Jake, I was really nervous. I build myself up to do it. But if you do it and you walk in with that confidence, I promise you, you will leave an imprint in this guy's...
in his face.
Brain and face. It's only intimidating if you let it be intimidating. Or it's only scary if you let it be scary.
Yeah.
Just rock it. And own it. Because guys...
we like it. You like it.
There you go. Is it true boys lose interest in girls straight after sex for a while?
Losing interest is the wrong word, but you're not horny anymore. You finished. You're like... it's no different to you finishing yet, and then you'd be like, oh, like your sex drive's gone from up here to down here.
I think there was like a thing going around that like boys are like, okay, I'm finished now, and like you wouldn't find us as attractive anymore. Is that true?
No, I still find it attractive, but I get tired after I finish, like 9 out of 10. Okay, like a bit more like not sleepy, but like you just release you a little bit tired. Okay, so it's not even you don't find it attractive. It's just like I'm done. You know how it is as well. When you're finished, you're like. You're
so
not in
true.
the mood
it's literally
anymore.
just you've gone. Your sex drive has dropped.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Right. Another like social media stigma to cut. This is where a lot of these have come from. I know it. Can guys only feel something in their tip, or is it every part of the penis?
Again. Whatever boy dropped this in there, they're lying. I'm gonna speak on behalf of all boys. That's not true. Don't just start doing the tip. It's the most sensitive place, yeah, but you definitely still feel it. Do you know what I mean? It's like. That's like saying you wouldn't feel anything in your balls. You still feel it. I mean, obviously it's nicest when you tip because that's where it's like sensitive and whatever. Yeah, you still feel it everywhere, 100%.
Which that's a tip.
You still want to be touched everywhere. You don't just want to be like, just touch the tip. It's like you want it all still.
You want
touched.
the experience.
Yeah.
Which, ladies, little tip, that little bit. You know, a
little bit on the back, you know, do it. I know the bit you're fucking about.
Underneath. By like the tip area, there's like a, I don't even know what it would be called, but there's like a bit, and it
very sensitive.
If you wanted to know where a good spot is on the guy, there. You're welcome. Thank me later. No. Original question.
What was the original question?
Is it just the tip or is it the whole thing?
No, it's the whole thing.
There you go. As a guy, can you sense when a girl is feeling insecure/conscious of her body?
Yes.
You can?
Yes. Probably as you can tell with a guy, like the same way. Do you know what I mean? Like, oh, he's not doing this or he's not doing that. He's probably a bit insecure. Same with a girl. I can tell sometimes with you and like, you have, like, I don't know, like you're having a bad day. You'll like pull covers in a certain way. That sort of thing.
Yeah. It's like you try to hide a certain area, but you try to do it discreetly.
Yeah,
and
you'll move yourself into like a position that's like more comfortable, you know, like you can relax in.
Everybody has days where they feel more insecure than others, right? And I think girls like to think that they're more discreet with it. We think we're being discreet when really you're like, I know you're trying to cover your stomach, or I know you're trying to cover your...
Yeah, you know that. And but that does come down to how well you know your partner, because if you're like one that's standing, then maybe that girl just does it all the time. Okay, but like with you, like I will know when you are feeling a certain way. Like you're just like a connection. I think that's what I think. If you know your partner, you know when they're not like 100%. You know when they're not. Like you'll say it to me. Like you'll say the exact same thing to me. It's the same energy that I know when you're feeling a bit insecure, and same vice versa.
Yeah. I didn't think boys were as observant as that.
You know, if you've known this person for, I live with you. Do you know what I mean? I know when you're feeling up here or down here. Like I know. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually think that's a good thing.
Yeah, that comes down to like sexual understanding, doesn't it? So.
Very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Yeah.
Next up, we have. Is it actually enjoyable? I've lost the question. Come back. 1 second. Is it actually enjoyable for the guy to go down on their girl?
So, for me, I think this is quite personal.
Very personal.
For me, I enjoy pleasuring you, and I actually quite. I mean, I always say to you, I like going down on you anyway.
Yeah.
But I find it quite nice because it's like you're pleasuring them, and I know that like she enjoys it.
Guys actually like doing that, or do they just want to like
I actually like
get
doing
into it?
No, I actually like doing it. Like for me, it's not a chore. It's not like. Oh, right, I've got to go down there now. It's like I actually look forward to doing it. I enjoy it, and you're getting pleasure out of it. So yeah, it's good in that way. Again, I think it's a personal preference, but from my personal preference, you're like, cheers to that.
I think some guys do, some guys don't. Same as some
girls getting head. Yeah, exactly.
It just is I guess it's a personal thing and a conversation that you would have with your sexual partner, right?
Yeah.
In terms of if you want to talk about it and actually find out how the other person feels about doing a certain thing, which, by the way, communicate. Like, sex, like, even if it's something you don't 100% feel comfortable with communicating with anything, right? You could be talking about introducing sex toys. You could be talking about what you enjoy or what they really enjoy. Like, open up the conversation, because I promise you from that, it'll be nothing but positive that comes from it.
This is going to sound really silly, but like a review. I don't mean like, right, let's do a Red Tomato review on a film, but I'm saying like that sort of, do you remember in school you do two stars and a wish? Like,
no. Oh, yeah, like it's
like, that was good, but let's do this next time.
Sex can be one of those things, right, that actually can be quite tricky to understand, because you're not feeling what you're giving. Everybody is different, so maybe what you did to someone previously might not work for who you're doing it to now. I don't think it's anything to be embarrassed about, to want to just talk about it to see what the other person likes.
Yeah.
I want to know what you like.
Yeah.
I want to know if what I'm doing is you actually like it, or whether in the moment you're just doing it to not make me feel bad for being shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? Or whatever.
Yeah. Definitely review it and
review it.
Definitely sit down.
I'm going to leave my review on Yelp.
On Gumtree.
What they're going to say? Like, I'm not going to tell you what I like.
Yeah.
Sorry, I won't tell you what's good.
Yeah. Oh, I don't want to have a better time next time.
Yeah.
I'm not going to tell you.
It's not going to be like that, is it? Do you know what I mean? Do you think about someone else during sex to make you last longer? Or do you just think of something like...
Yeah, you think of something disgusting, basically.
You better be, because if you think about it...
I'm not let the secrets out, but yeah.
No, please, let all the secrets out. This is a safe space.
You want a secret reveals in different videos.
Do you actually just...
Because it makes you last longer, it puts you off sometimes. Like,
no, Jake,
yes,
you should
it does. Obviously, sometimes it's like, oh, I need to last a bit longer. Let's take my mind off what's going on and let's think about something disgusting for a minute. Drops you down a little bit and then you can carry on again. Yeah, boys do.
Do boys
that.
let them?
Yeah. Sorry, boys. I can't tell you what, because I can't tell you what.
All I'm going to be thinking now is we're going to be having sex, and all I'm going to be thinking of is Jake is thinking of, like, I don't know. Do you get paranoid, another question, about how long you're lasting in the bedroom, Tommy? Just a question.
I don't get paranoid because I've known you long enough, and it's like one of those things, like, if it is quicker than others, like sometimes it's okay, but it is quite a big thing. So
is it more macho, I guess?
Yeah, everyone wants to last long, but also you don't want to last like an hour. Well, you might.
Yeah, no, that's very true.
You don't. The moment only lasts so long, really. Like, before it becomes like
monotonous. Girls don't want it to last for like 5 hours.
You say
right?
you feel sore when it lasts for that long.
Oh my god, 100%. We also don't want it always to last like 2 seconds, not literally, but you know what I'm trying to say. I feel like you want that nice
in between.
For a girl, there's definitely like time limits. You don't want it too long, but you don't want it too short. Because as a girl, and guys, but girls are obviously, that's a very intimate thing. So you want it to be like a whole experience, a whole situation.
Not
so
2 hours
foreplay
later,
and
still
sex.
Like
yes.
pumping away.
Yeah.
But like, I'll be out of breath 2 hours later, so.
My heart would be on fire. That's so interesting. Even I didn't know that you can take your brain off.
You can, yeah. I don't do it very often anymore.
Yourself.
I'm not saying like forever you do it, but you just do it for like a second or two. Sometimes it just like
to help you.
Yeah, it brings you back to reality a bit. Like,
but then what if that made you go soft? Then what would you do?
It's a risky business.
It's
a risky business.
It is. Imagine if you think about something that just like completely turned you off, and then that's game over, ruined.
Risky business.
Wow, you really risk it. I think we'll make this the last question, and let's finish on like a Valentine's Day type one, because this is when you're watching this. Do you guys see Valentine's Day the same as girls, or do they think, what's the fuss?
I like to make it a big deal. Valentine's, there's always this thing, isn't it? Like, Valentine's Day should be every day, not right.
Yeah.
But it's a time to like make sure you are showing the appreciation. It's a time that you can come together and like, you know, it's like a good day. And sometimes that could like maybe re-spark something that you lost.
Very true.
Cook a nice meal and you could have a nice night, a couple of drinks, and then you end up having good sex or whatever. And it's like, oh, that's re-sparked what you were missing or something. So
it's a good excuse, right?
Yeah, exactly.
To do something you've always wanted to do, or like you said, to re-spark something, or just spend time together. Because there is like a personalized day for it. It makes it more personal.
Yeah, it's like your anniversary. That like, there's only so many days in the year that like are really couple
dedicated
focused.
to it.
Yeah, so I'm quite like softy when it comes to that sort of thing though.
Yeah,
So
you
like,
are.
like if it's your birthday, I'll always like try and do something like that sort of thing. So
He's the kind of person that will like cook dinner and have it. He has to display it in the nicest way.
Yeah,
he
like,
can't just like put it on a plate and give it to me. It's like he'll like light all the candles and he'll put everything
on
like
a regular
all
though,
this
like,
nice. Yeah,
yeah.
you do. I can imagine there's some boys out there that are just like,
yeah.
It's just their personality and the way that they are. However,
I think make a deal out of it.
I think yeah, why not? Why not? If listen, if there is a day that can be dedicated to that type of
sex,
fine.
If there's a day where you can put your bodysuit on without it feeling weird, or
that's the day,
or introduce something like a sex toy or something like that, yeah, then like there's no better day really, is there? Because if you're feeling awkward about introducing something, you're like, well, it's Valentine's Day, I thought we'd try something new. There's a reason for it, not just a random like, oh, here's a sex toy.
Make the most of it.
Exactly.
You may as well. Okay, I hope that edition of Let's Talk About Sex Baby has been helpful and shows you a different perspective from the male species. Males and females, when it comes to the bedroom and just sexual interaction, definitely work differently. Some things are the same, but some things are different. So I think it is interesting to know, comforting, I guess, to kind of have more of a, especially if you don't feel comfortable enough yet to open up conversations and stuff. Hopefully this helped and gave you a bit of an insight. Also, guys, don't forget to leave your comments down below about what makes you feel empowered and stuff to get involved with the Lelo giveaway. Listen, if you can get a sex toy for free and a good one, do it. Let me know as well if you do want Jake to get in another one, because I will probably drag him in another.
I quite like them.
Me too!
Yeah,
These are actually one of my favourite videos to film.
Yeah,
I actually feel educational, informative and helpful.
Yeah.
Like a big sister. And I love it. Thanks for watching, pals. Have a good Valentine's Day. If you know what I mean.